Hello everyone, hi, how are you guys doing? Welcome back to another episode of an Invincible reaction. This is live, and my name is Matt. Hello. So, Invincible, last time, what happened? We met, I completely forgot what the name of the hero team was, but we met a small team of superheroes, kind of B-tier, C-tier superheroes, local heroes that needed to deal with the alien invasion, and we sort of were able to just because Omni-Man showed up. Yeah, Omni-Man showed up, he saved us from the alien invasion, and he wrecked the, entire planet, and then he came back home. And the CIA man, I think Cecil Steedman, something like that. And I think the other guy's name was Donald. And I'm not even entirely sure which one was which. They kind of narrowed down the list of suspects to a singular person, which is Omni-Man. But they're not entirely bought on the idea that Omni-Man killed the Guardians, but they decided to put cameras and shit in the house of the Graysons. Anyway, so yeah, that happened. Invincible kind of hung up with this B-tier superhero team, which is, it has Atom Eve, who goes to the same high school as Mark. She can summon energy shit, physical energy that does something. Then you had dupli-kate, which is so far my favorite dumb superhero I've seen in a while. Then you had fucking Rex Explosion, I think it was, which honestly just sounds like, it sounds like a Metalocalypse names. It sounds like Nathan Explosion, which sounds even cooler, honestly. Rex is voiced by the one guy from Brooklyn Nine-Nine that is crazy and I really liked. And then you had Robot, who I really like because he's just a robot, man. Yeah, that's pretty much it. The veil of the show, which seemed to be all fun and games initially, came off, and now the second episode was just people exploding in gore, and it was fun. So we'll see where we go now. So yeah, we should just jump into it. And yes, early access for next episode as well as full-length reactions are all available on Patreon, so make sure to check the link in the description for that. Alright, let's begin. So, Invincible, Season 1, Episode 3. Let's go.
This could happen to the Guardians of the Globe. It means that none of us are...
It's kind of funny. They're gonna do this every episode, isn't it?
What do you want?
I love this guy.
Same as you. Discover clues, catch killer, bring to justice.
You run a main superhero team. You really saved our bacon with those flaxes.
Thank you, Cecil.
Love Robot.
That means a lot coming from you.
I know you've always been independent, but I want you to come work for the GDA and build me the Guardians of the Globe.
Oh shit. Let's fucking go. It's the superhero team that we saw previous episode gonna become the new Guardians, maybe.
We just came from your friend's funeral.
Co-workers.
And you're talking about pizza and telling Mark not to feel anything?
This is the life. Mark has to learn that.
What if Mark and I were burying you today?
I'm not so easy to kill.
Yeah, well, I'm sure that's what Red Rush told Olga.
Hey, he could run fast, okay? It's not exactly one of your premier superpowers.
Don't talk shit on the dead, bro.
It's Mark Grayson. Mark Grayson.
Oh my god, he's so awkward.
Who?
She's fucking with you. Yo, is this team becoming the new Guardians?
Anyone home?
Hi, Kate.
I thought you were at the funeral.
She's with someone.
Anything happening? Is Rex around? Rex?
Oh.
Eve, hang on a second. You piece of shit! God!
Yeah.
Are you kidding me, Kate? I can't believe this.
Eve.
I am such an idiot.
Rex said you're dating Invincible now. Said that you guys talked about it.
What?
Don't give me that. It's true. What did you expect, huh?
Wow.
They're not even the real Kate.
We're all the real Kate.
God, Rex sucks. I was right in being like, fuck this guy previous episode.
Vader's career.
Yo, I love all of those heroes in the back. What the fuck? I want to have them in the cast.
Those of you who pass our trials will...
Oh, we're gonna have a tournament arc? Oh, she's pissed. She's gonna wreck his shit in 2 seconds. 1, 2.
Needless to say,
That was 8 seconds. For this. She's cool.
you're adapting.
Monkey. Okay, she's. Oh shit. That's cool.
The new guardians of the globe.
How we determined that?
Samson,
Like
Shrinking
Samson, Shrinking Ray.
Dupli-kate,
Okay.
Monster Girl.
Oh. Bro, chill.
Look at her, she's adorable.
I want her to ricochet. Turn into something gross.
I don't know, you're here. Isn't there a dick size requirement? For what? Your tiny dick? I mean, the way you've been strutting around here, you must be compensating for something.
I love her.
Somebody ought to teach you some motherfucking what.
Please tell me Rex is not gonna be on the team, because he shouldn't be.
Guess you missed my tryout.
Let's go. Hell yeah. Rex has like no hero qualities.
I said enough.
Invincible hit that little girl.
Nah, my bad. The kid thing sets me off every time, and then it's like, rah, beast mode. Sorry about the dick joke. I'm sure your junk is awesome.
Back to business.
I was with the Guardians from day one.
Wow. Thanks, Dad. Maybe if you didn't lose your powers, you might have been there to help the Guardians on their last day.
I don't know you,
Bro.
so I'm gonna assume that was a joke, and I don't need to beat your ass until all you want to do is call me Dad again.
Whenever I transform, I get younger. It's part of the curse that gives me my powers. I don't look it, but I'm 24 years old. I used to go by Monster Woman, but it got too hard to explain. Try having a normal relationship looking like this. The guys who are interested are either going through puberty or popping up on sex offender registries.
Yes, they would be.
It's like for the world to look at you and see one thing, never knowing the truth of what's inside.
How can you understand? You're a robot.
Oh, we're gonna learn about robot?
Pathetic.
Oh shit! Oh shit, he dropped the anime pathetic on them. Shit! Fuck you. Eat that shit off the window. This is the teen drama episode. This is the hero arc.
Whoa!
Oh, it's him.
Christ almighty, I didn't think she would ever leave.
They were oppressors, racists, slave owners.
I mean,
A new god worthy of worship. Bow before Doc Seismic.
he had us in the first half, not gonna lie. Put it back where it was.
How you get ahead in life.
I love how like dumb fun this show can be. And then also not.
You should be on my side. We can tear down the old power structure, build a new order. I mean, look at the costume they've got you in. Talk about pandering to gender roles.
I designed my own costume, and I thought your doctor was in seismology.
Undergrad in sociology and women's studies. I had a minor in African dance. But enough politics!
I like this character. I like Doc Seismic or whatever his name was. He's cool. Oh god, oh god! Okay, you got all three. Hold on. I was smiling like, oh shit, I shit my pants. I thought I was dead. She got the gloves. Maybe? Nope. No, she did. They might function.
Ah, God damn it. I should have spent more time working on the jet.
Fuck you, I'm gonna die! Yeah, I think he died. He just died and exploded.
Wow, that guy is toast.
Oh, I see. So, like, none of these sound good, huh?
Want to do with what you need to do. Responsibilities that normal humans don't.
Right. Yeah, thanks.
Okay, cool.
One last piece of fatherly advice, okay? You might want to change.
Yes, I was thinking that.
Oh, crap.
Is she still in the room or? Little what? Little kaiju? A little bit of kaiju? Yeah, a little bit of kaiju.
I've had guys throw punches for me before, but you're the first one who stood there and took them.
Twice.
I wanted to know the kind of guy that would do that.
An idiot?
Maybe.
The kaiju? Can I see it? Oh, that's cool. I really want the kaiju to come back like 5 episodes from now.
Considered a delicacy in some places, and an aphrodisiac.
Like you need it.
Fucking TMI. Oh my god, is he doing the 80s thing? He's doing the 80s thing of like, I'm trying to call her attention. All he needs is the boombox.
Look, give me a do-over. Just this one time. I'll be better. I promise.
Good luck with the new team, Rex.
Oh, she'll see him with Amber. Yeah. Oh man, I feel bad. Oh, is this the blue man from the first episode? Somebody's gonna escape and maybe kill this guy. Someone's gonna open the door now.
Huh? Shit.
Sorry, Pete.
Yeah, it's really easy to break out of here, apparently. I didn't think the Blue Man Group would come back. They should, like, break free, like, as many people as possible and cause the biggest mayhem. Who's breaking them out?
What now? I'm surprised you don't see it. You being the original and all.
Oh! Use one of them as a body shield.
I'd say I'll miss you, brother.
But I can just make another one.
Make another one.
Yeah? It's Robot?
We still have work to do, but I feel confident in the progress we've made today.
God damn, it was Robot! Fuck, you didn't think it would be Robot! Oh, Investigator is here. Whatever his name was.
My apologies.
I'm worried this guy might be getting too close.
He didn't see anything.
You have a lovely home.
Debbie? You alright? I thought I heard something.
Yeah, he knows it's him. Oh man. This actually might be a bad thing because it might cause distrust for Debbie. Because now he might be like, oh, she didn't tell me, even though she just kind of shrugged it off. Okay, so of the current episodes we've had, that is definitely the most uneventful, I suppose. But it's still solid. It's setting things up. So we do a little bit of teenage drama across the board, honestly. So we have teenage drama with Mark and Amber. We also have a little bit of drama with Mark and Eve. Well, Eve and Rex and Kate leading into Eve and Mark. It's really kind of funny though that like we within like one episode suddenly everyone is just like yo let me get in some of that Mark there. That guy's pretty cool, you know? Because like we literally didn't know Eve up until like previous episode. And Amber hasn't had like much screen time either. Suddenly this episode they're like a main thing. All right, so that's happening. But yeah, Rex is a piece of shit. Like, you know, the weird thing about Rex is that like he doesn't feel like okay. So he doesn't feel like the abusive boyfriend thing. He feels more like the dude that is like mega insecure and also had like a fucked up upbringing, and that leads into some issues in the future with regarding relationships, and that turns into this. That's the vibe I get from him, you know, because there's different reasons why people cheat on each other, and like trying to read into his character, that's the vibe I get. But like, he's still a piece of shit. Like, so okay, here's the thing: is that Eve is saying, okay, she's not giving Kate that much shit. She just doesn't want to see her, which is fine. And I like, it's totally fine to just cut both of them from your life. You're in the position where Eve is in. But like, it's not even Kate's fault that much. And maybe that's just because I like Kate's dumb power. But like, it's not even her fault that much because she literally says, Rex told me that you guys broke up and you talked about it. Like, you were dating Invincible. That's what he said. So in her eyes, like Rex was just like, oh man, I'm alone now. Maybe he even told Kate that Eve kind of started dating Invincible out of nowhere. Like, she fell for him and didn't even tell Rex. Maybe he told her something like that. But like, whatever the case it is, like, it's entirely on him. Like, it's entirely his fault. So like, he sucks. And he also sucks later when he fights fucking Monster Girl or whatever. By the way, I love Monster Girl. I love Monster Girl so bad. She's awesome. Because I love her because she's like, okay, so she goes berserk, she fucking destroys Rex, and then she's like, you know what, sorry, you know. And also she's like very raw, but then you get the explanation as to why that is, and it's because every time she uses her power, she regresses in age, which means that she's like functionally immortal. Also, unless she is skilled in battle, which I'm assuming eventually she will, she is functionally immortal. I mean, that would be a good, that would be a fun superpower to have, wouldn't it? I mean, if it's something you can do on command, then fine, okay? She doesn't even have to fully transform because she didn't fully transform initially. It was only like her arm. And then she went all out. But like, so that means that every now and then I can just like turn my arm into a monster arm. And I don't know, just fucking do this for a little bit. And that means that I will regress in age for like, I don't know, like a week. So as long as I do that like once every month, I'll be fine. Well, once a week, I suppose. Like, as long as I can, that's a, I mean, now we're trying to gamify the system of life in order to how to get the most out of that superpower. Because I'm not even going to use the superpower. I just want the benefit of not aging. Because like, honestly, isn't that like an inherently really good superpower? I suppose you could still get disease. Maybe her cells are still like dying, like super bad. So maybe, but I'm trying to think about the specifics like scientifically about how it would work. But I think you would be able to cheat life that way, or cheat death, I suppose. So that's kind of a dope superpower. And I also like her character. I really do. And I like that she's like, you know how fucking difficult it is to try and date someone like this? Because either they are people that are also like 13 years old, or they're fucking weirdos, Redditors, sex offenders. It's like, yeah, like, you don't win. I feel bad for her. So she's awesome. I like her personality. I like that she went berserk. Like, the fuck you calling me, girl? And then she turned into a giant monster and fuck his shit up. That was awesome. I love Monster Girl. Then we have two more superheroes that are joining the Guardian team. Okay, so we have this Guardian team. So they are forming a Neo Guardian team because Cecil told Robot, hey, you're pretty cool. Make a new Guardian team. And so we have new Guardian team is, well, Dupli-Kate, Monster Girl, Black Samson, Shrinking Ray, Wreck Explode, Atom Eve, and Robot. Okay, so we got introduced to not only Monster Girl, but also Black Samson and Shrinking Ray. I have no idea what Black Samson's power is. He's just some dude, and he just beat up this other lady. That was just kind of it. Shrinking Ray was changed from male to female for the TV series, hence Shrinking Ray. The character Shrinking Ray fights here called Mengkong, and he's unique to the TV series. Okay, there's a couple of changes for TV. It's okay. But Shrinking Ray, she looks cool. I like her. I actually like her costume like a lot. Okay, I'm having like a really terrible like sneezing fit. So let's try and get this video over with. Okay, we still have shit to talk about. I barely started the review, but like I'm warning you, if there's weird cuts, it's because I'm sneezing my brains out. So, I love Monster Girl. I love the idea of this like girl who also is mentally like a million times more mature than fucking Rex here, and also she turns into this giant monster thing, and it's awesome. So we have this new superhero team. I was talking. Who was I talking about? It was Shrinking Ray. I love her costume. She's cool. Here's the thing: is that we are gonna need to learn more about like all of these characters, like Shrinking Ray, Monster Girl. We know a little bit about her already. Black Samson, that was his name. We're gonna maybe learn more about Rex, more about Eve, though they're already kind of like in the spotlight, and definitely more about Robot, and maybe more about Dupli-kate as well. But like, we have this extremely dysfunctional team, and they're supposed to be the new Guardian team, and it's weird because like there's like a clash in like leadership where Black Samson is like, I should be the leader or whatever. It's like, Robot, how are we supposed to follow a leader who we cannot see? You know, something like that. You're just a bunch of circuits or whatever. Robot has this talk with Monster Girl, which is kind of cool. And Robot says, I understand what it is for the world to look at you and see one thing, but never knowing the truth of what's inside. And then Monster Girl is like, how can you understand you're a robot? Which is the thing of like, girl, think about what he just said. There's probably more to him that you understand. He's probably not just a robot. You know? Like, this is what I'm thinking about now. So also that cuts into a scene of Omni-Man looking down at them and going pathetic. So he dropped the anime pathetic on them. He actually just straight up dropped the Asuka pathetic on them. Practically the same thing, honestly. The thing about Omni-Man is that still we don't know what the fuck his deal is. And I'm trying to understand. The number one theory I have going on right now is that maybe maybe he doesn't want to conquer Earth necessarily. Maybe he wants to like, he's something similar to like the one dude who came in previous episode trying to like test Earth's strengths or whatever. Maybe that's his thing. Maybe Omni-Man is one of those Omni-Man or Omni-Man's race, Beltramites, is one of those races that like believe in like survival of the fittest, survival of the strongest or whatever, you know, like something along those lines. So maybe he came to Earth to like test Earth, you know, and he's here to like protect Earth, but at the same time he's like, y'all motherfuckers are not worthy of this, y'all motherfuckers kind of suck. So maybe at one point he's just gonna be like, all right, let's see if you guys are ready, and then we're not. So maybe it'll be something like that. Or maybe he's here because he's like, I'm gonna be the only protector of Earth. Like, nobody else should be here. I should be the only one. So maybe he just looks out at everyone and he goes like, y'all suck. What are you doing? So yeah, I still have doubts about what that's gonna be. But like, okay, so we saw Robot at the end. He broke the Blue Man group free. I suppose the Blue Man group became a Blue Man solo because one of them killed the other. But yeah, Robot allowed them to escape. I am curious as to why. I like Robot. Like I've said before, I actually do like Robot. So like, why? What? Okay, so here's my question. What is it trying to do? Like, I almost don't want to say that he's actually like evil. I almost want to say that he's trying to like, he's like, well, I need to like break these two assholes free, so then we may have something for the new Guardian group to actually unite and fight against, so we can grow as a team. So it's like a sacrifice that must be made in order for a greater good kind of thing, you know? He's a robot, so maybe he's like, according to my calculations, this would prove beneficial to our progress as a team if I let these two free. You know, something like that. So that's more or less what I feel it might be, but I'm not sure. We'll see. I like robots, so it's kind of a bummer that he's doing this, but I still like him as a character. Yo, you know who I liked as a character? Fucking... What's his name? What the fuck is his name? Tell me. Doc Sismic. I love Doc Sismic. He was just a minor antagonist that just Invincible and Eve fought together, but he was really fun because he was like a really woke villain. For whatever reason, he was like, they were all racist and slave owners. Fuck it, let's go, let's fucking destroy this entire thing down. And I'm like, you know what? Yeah. And then he's like, let's replace it with me. And it's like, okay, you had us in the first half. Not gonna lie, like I was totally on board until like the last bit, and then for a second, he was like, look at what they're making you wear, and she's like, I designed my own costume. Also, I thought your degree was in seismionics or whatever it was. I want to get that dialogue because it was awesome. What the fuck was it? He was a really fun minor villain character for no reason. He was like really funny. This guy was awesome. I love Doc Sismic. We could tear down the old power structure, build a new order. And I'm just like, yeah? Then she's talking about her costume. And then she's like, I made it myself, which is like, okay, fine. But then she's like, and I thought your doctor was in seismology. And then he's like, I undergrad in sociology and women's studies and had a minor in African dance, but enough politics. African dance. Oh, that's great. I like this guy. I like this guy a lot, actually. He's awesome. he was a really funny character. I was like, it's awesome because it's like a minor villain that doesn't matter. He showed up and he died in like 3 minutes. But like every line of dialogue that came out of his face, I'm like, you know what? I'm listening. I'm hearing. It's funny, and I agree. Let's steer down the old system, okay? And fucking blow up Mount Rushmore. Let's replace it with the faces of the original indigenous people that were at Mount Rushmore. Am I not mistaken in that? Wasn't Mount Rushmore originally like had the faces of like natives? I'm looking at a picture of it. I don't think it had like a clear design, but it was called the Six Grandfathers Mountain. And it's still known as the Six Grandfathers Mountain in the language of Lakota by the natives that Lakota Sioux them. Sorry if I mispronounced that. But yeah, anyway, fucking tear down that fucking mountain, okay? They fucking took the mountain back from fucking... They took the mountain from the fucking natives, made it fucking American, masturbatory to a bunch of slave owners and races. Fucking destroy that whole thing down. Fucking destroy everything. I can say that shit because I'm not American. I can talk shit in America all I want. Like, America's one of those weird countries, so like the entirety of the world just kind of looks at them and goes like, what is wrong with you? Why are you like that? Not that other countries don't have problems too. We do. We definitely did have shit like that in Argentina. Yeah, that dude just falls into a volcano, fucking explodes and dies. And he was like, I should have spent more time working on the jetpack. It was like, it's really funny. Anyway, so Omni-Man fought a kaiju. Awesome. They had a weird scene where Donald Ferguson just kind of saved. He was talking to Cecil, and he was like, yeah, it's big, sir. I never seen Omni-Man struggle against something ever before. And then he's like putting on ice. We never know when we might need something like that. And it's like, it's funny because I'm 100% expecting for the fucking kaiju to show up in like 5 episodes. Maybe more, maybe next season, which hasn't even been made yet. The kaiju will show up to save the day. That's gonna be awesome. I would love it if it happens. Alright. Robot breaks free the Blue Man group. One of them sacrificed the other. What else happened in the episode? Dude, I love this fucking kid. What was his name? William? I love this motherfucker wearing the fucking lesbian flag as a t-shirt. Fucking being super supportive of her Mark, being like, okay, this is what you need to do this is how you hang out with a girl. And it's like, this is so dumb, like teenage shenanigans. It's kind of funny. I kind of like that. I like how this show can be like really fucked, and then it can be like kind of funny and quirky. I like that. It's kind of good. We had the funeral with of the Guardians. We had 2 funerals. We saw a little bit of how maybe Omni-Man is kind of maybe a little bit psychopathic here. Because at the beginning he's talking about the funeral, and Mark is kind of struck by it. Like he's kind of still emotionally like processing what happened, what he saw, and fucking Omni-Man is like, fucking let's get some pizza, whatever. It's like he clearly doesn't care. And even Devi goes and talks to him, and she goes like, we just came from a funeral of your friends, and he interrupts her and goes, co-workers. And it's like, he's already distancing himself from it. And it's like, it's this thing where he keeps saying, you need to distance yourself like home from the job, like you need to do that because that's the only way you can kind of deal with it. But at the same time, it almost sounds like he doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't care, which is totally understandable and make complete sense because he's the one that killed them. But the thing is that we still don't know why. So again, we're just gonna wait and see what happens there. But like, okay, Robot breaks the Blue Man Group free, and then at the end of the episode, we see what the fuck is this dude's name? Damien Darkblood. I fucking love this character, Damien Darkblood. I love him. I love him so much. I love him in previous episode. I love him in this one. He's kind of just a like investigator Hellboy. He just shows up, and I like it when he shows up. Everyone knows that he shows up, and the audience knows because everyone starts breathing cold, and they go, "Oh man, it's chilly." And then you see him in the background, and it's funny because it's just a demon in a fucking trench coat and a hat, and he's never like looking at you. He just shows up in the background. He's just like writing something down. It's really nonchalant and it's awesome. So I love that character. I love fucking Damien Darkblood. It's the shit. So he did interrogate Omni-Man at the beginning, and he was like, okay, I want to know what happened. And he was like, you already told Cecil. And I was like, okay, you don't know what happened. You fought someone in the dark and you passed out, left for dead, and that's it. And he's like, yeah. And it's like, okay, sure. So then he disappears. He goes back to, and then at the end of the episode, he comes for Debbie, and he starts questioning Debbie, and it's like, okay, has your husband told anything? Because his answers earlier were unsatisfactory. So then she goes like, no, he hasn't told me anything. And then he's like, okay, and he just leaves. But then Omni-Man has this scene at the end where he breathes and you see the coal, and he realizes it. So he's like, oh, that motherfucker was here. So now he knows. So yeah, maybe next episode we're gonna see Damien Darkblood fucking die because Omni-Man is like, all right, you're getting too close, man. You're gonna die. So yeah, and then there's the awkward love triangle with Eve and Mark and Amber. There we go. I like Amber. I actually do like Amber a lot. But then we have Rex, who he's actually apologizing to Eve. And it's like, oh, Eve might go back to Rex because Mark has someone else. Which could be a bad thing because like fuck Rex. Fuck this guy. Like, honestly. You shouldn't fucking give this guy anything. And I don't care if he has like issues or whatever might be the case of why he's like this. It's still not worth it for you to suffer because of it. He just straight up cheated on you because he saw you hang out with the other kid who goes in the same high school as you. Like, that's the thing. It's that like he saw you two hang out like twice. One of the times was when he came to see the place for the first time. And the second time was when he showed up to fight the alien invasion with her at the same time. And then he's like, oh, you're coming together, huh? And it's like, yeah, we go at the same school. It's like, bro, this guy is one of those people that like, one of those dudes that clearly has like attention issues, like lack of attention issues. So he feels like super jealous and shit. It's like, fuck this kid. Fuck this guy, honestly. So yes, I really enjoyed the part where fucking Monster Girl just beat the shit out of him. That was fantastic. I love Monster Girl. And yeah, then we have the whole thing with dupli-kate. So this is gonna be teenage drama, it appears like. So we're gonna see how that affects. Like it's this thing of like, okay, so the Guardians of the world, you know, the Guardian team is this bunch of weird drama teenagers. Okay, cool. That's good. Okay, cool. It's like, all right, this is very dysfunctional. So we'll see what happens. Okay. I think that is it for this episode of Invincible. Sorry if the discussion was like a little bit short. I am sneezing like crazy. So I'm sorry if there's weird cuts. I have to go. Okay? See you guys some other time. Thanks for hanging out. And alright everyone, thank you so much for watching this episode of Invincible. If you would like to catch next week's reaction already, or full-length reactions, you can do so over at the Patreon. Check out the link in the description for that. You can also just support the channel if you want. That would be helpful. Yeah, check the links in the description for social media, everything else, and I'll see you some other time. Bye bye, take care.